How many episodes are there? Is it 24 episodes this season? I think so. So if that's the case, this is the penultimate episode of Bluelock of this season, of course. I imagine there's quite a bit more to go after that because we're nowhere near the final one person of this Bluelock experience. But wow, these have been great episodes, and last episode I thought we were going to finish off the match. I was naive to think that. We're going to probably finish it off in this episode and then have the final episode be like a setup for next season, I imagine. So I'm very excited to jump into it. We're just going to get right into it without too much setup. Please make sure to support the video if you enjoy it. Liking, commenting, subscribing, all that stuff really helps me out. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. Let's get into Bluelock episode 23.
今の誰にも読めないバチラがたった一人で全てをぶち抜く未来を
There's no intro this week, I think, by the looks of those credits. Oh shit! I believe in you!
バチラめぐるのシュートをブロックした潔世一の右足の位置があと1センチ違ったら、ここにいる8人の運命もまた違ったボールはランダムに無慈悲に
Mercilessly? Oh no! What? No way. No! What? Are you kidding me? Holy shit! Holy shit! What a twist! Oh my god! I mean, they're gonna have to choose Isagi. Surely. You can. You want. Oh! He cares now. That's so good. Oh my god. This show is incredible. But what the fuck? I can't believe it. Luck. What a fucking twist. I said it was a possibility, but I didn't think they'd do it. Hey, you didn't have to apologize. You're the only reason they had that much of a chance. Okay. Oh my god, they're bitter. They're frustrated. Oh my god, this show is so good. It's so interesting. Yeah, they're frustrated. I wonder who they're gonna pick up. They're gonna get Reo? Oh, interesting. Top 3! Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. I have enough trust in myself that I can just have fun with you. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. Okay, you think it was luck as well? Thank you, Ego. Stop! Quite the cringe topic. Stop listening into our conversations. I guess.
落ちる場所にいるものにしか舞い降りない。
Okay.
それはフィールドの上でも同じこと。
I guess that makes
フットボールは
sense.
90分間に起こる敵の必然と味方の必然がぶつかり合うとき、望まずとも偶然は発生し、それが運の震源地となる。
So I mean, you need to put yourself in the position.
シュートが弾かれるという偶然の発生にかけて走り続けたんだ。
He put himself in the position.
確かにそうだけど。でもその位置でボールを手に入れたとしても、シュートする前に敵のディフェンスがワンアクションで届いてしまう。ストライカーにとってそれは
So he went to the position where it's like, if it did happen, he's in the best position.
ただ一人運を待ったんだ。
Yep. That does make sense.
運は降ってきてから考えたってもう遅いんだ。いつでも掴み取れるように己を高め。
Yeah, I mean, hey, every sport has some coincidences and luck.
お前はまだこの結果がただの偶然の極めくか。その先に待つ偶然の結果を。
If you've done all you can, hold your head up high. That's what you should take away from it. So that's a good thing to say.
運は平等に降り続ける。俺はお前に運の差でしか勝てなかった。あれはその事実を受け、お前に負けた自分への戒め。リンと俺との差は運を、勝敗の運を。
I love that water that flows around him. It's so sick.
リンに勝つためにもっと新しい自分が。
He's coming apart.
さて、これにてお前らの二次セレクションは終了だ。
What's
お
next?
前らは次は三次セレクション。
Uh-huh.
予告通り世界のトッププレイヤーとの強化合宿だ。世界選抜との5対5の試合
The
と
World 5.
世界を知る時だ。
Interesting.
スペインの名門クラブレアールの
Ooh.
イングランドリー
Goal
グ得点
junkie.
王アダム・ブレイクフリーキッカー
Oh, he looks sick.
フリー重戦車
Dada?
でもこの真ん中の坊主は知らないかも。
Yeah, who's he?
確かに彼の名はジュリアン・ロキ
Julian
今フラン
Loki.
スリーグで頭角を現してる
何してんの？アフターケアだ。クールダウンヨガと。
Interesting.
別に俺が勝ちゃ解決するだけの。
An awkward yet healthy relationship.
ストイックだな
俺はお前に負けていた。でももうその瞬間は二度と来ない。
God damn.
お前は一生俺に勝てない。
クソがいつか絶対こいつに勝つ。ダメだほら。
Oh god, no way. No!
はい
Oh wow.
調子こきました
We saw Rin show a bit of fear for a second as he was about to get hurt.
満足してる場合じゃねえよ少しでも上手くなんなきゃ
Well, you should probably be resting as well. Bachira!
自主練。
勇気をくれる世界選抜も食ってやろうぜ
Hell yeah.
英国行こう
Numbness like a ginger. Numbness like a ginger. Whoa! We're just jumping ahead? Wait.
See?
Are we gonna get-
Japanese aren't known to be muscular at all.
Whoa.
Pay up that 10 grand you owe me.
That's legit English.
俺もあいつら俺たちの
That was legit English.
You just gotta spend it all on women, right?
That's not legit English.
Shut up.
But that
You came here
is.
to work too.
I wanna go to Harajuku.
Okay.
What part-time job for you?
Rin can speak
英語
English.
喋れんの？
Listen, I'm gonna crush you. Your little Japanese sightseeing trip is gonna turn dramatic.
You're the guy, Itoshi little brother, right?
Oh
He
my
made a name
gosh.
for himself at one of rare subordinate teams.
Is that
If you're his brother, I'm
supposed to
sure
be a
you're some
French
amazing
accent?
talent.
ルールは二次セレクション同様5点
Oh, the English is gonna throw it off a lot.
デビューでござる。
Oh my god.
ワンモアタッチの巻き。バカうっしゃい。俺のイメージない人間にタツなんか出すかい。
Go for it, Bachira.
できる選択にしか興味だったらこいつの裏を取る動き出して
Oh, here we go. Oh. Over to Rin. Damn. That's crazy.
そんな面白い次は俺が決める
Oh my gosh, there's still an additional time on top of that. Wow, that was a very good episode. The thing is, okay, let's talk about the English at the end, because that's a kind of common thing in anime for them to have characters that speak English. I mean, it's a common thing in basically every media. The thing is, we don't generally notice it in other media because we speak English. But like, I know that it is a very common thing that a lot of the time, you know, when you're doing other languages in a show and you don't get like proper native speakers to speak English, or to speak that language, then it sounds very weird if you actually do know that language. So for us, most of those characters sound very, very strange. The British guy actually sounds very good. I think that sounds like a native speaker. Like an actual British man that they got there. When the rest of them, they sound like probably Japanese people who just are like fluent in English, or at least maybe some of them are fluent in English and other ones are just kind of can pull off English a little bit. Because yeah, some of them sound a little off. But again, that's a common thing. I have this clip. I want to see if I can find it. I found it. So, if you've seen Ace of the Diamond did this once, and I always found their English speaking scene very funny, because it's so ridiculous, and like I'll put it on the screen.
You okay?
Is it bad ball?
See, this is the thing.
No, it's a little higher. But strong ball.
They have to subtitle
Prize hitter.
what they're saying, because you.
Right-handed. I didn't think problem with boss are gonna be truth in Japan.
And also set position.
So yeah, it's just really weird. Like they, you know, I think in that clip that I just showed, it was like he said like, I didn't think said a problem would be truth in Japan, or something like really really nonsensical, when and they had to subtitle it, because what they subtitled as, I didn't think we'd be faced with the problems the boss always had pointed out in Japan, but the Japanese person who's doing the line says nothing like that, absolutely nothing, and they're supposed to be like the USA team, you know. And it's just like a classic thing that anime does. So, I mean, Bluelock did it better than that, I would say that much. And again, the British guy in this team is actually pretty good at English. But yeah, rest of them, it's insane. But regardless, holy shit, the start of this episode was mind-blowing to me. I think I probably said like a few times throughout this match, and you can go back and check my videos to prove this, that it is possible that Rin wins and they choose Isagi and we just move up with this new team. But the thing is, like, I kind of didn't think they were going to do it, especially the more they'd been like building this up. Like, I just didn't think they'd actually do that, you know? I thought he would beat Rin here, but no. I mean, they did it in a perfect way, where it's like, yeah, he's strong enough that he could have beat Rin, but it just came down to a coin flip. Like, they were almost equally strong, and it was a coin flip on who would get the victory. And I think that's a great way to do it, because now, yeah, they're incorporating, like, okay, well, sometimes you got to remember that, like, it's luck occasionally, you know? Not every single match is decided by skill alone. And that's the thing about sports overall, you know? Like, the worst team in any league could beat the best team in any league with just, like, a few factors. Like, it could be injuries, which is partly luck, you know? Or it could be, like, they get lucky bounces. I'm talking about basketball here, I guess, because that's what my point of reference. But they could get, like, lucky bounces. The refs could be, like, slightly favoring their side, whether biased or unbiased. Like, they might still be accidentally calling things that favor their side. Maybe some of the players have lower energy because there's something that's happening in their lives. You know, there's so many different factors to consider. And yeah, it's just one of those things where like luck does come into sports a lot of the time, but it's just crazy that they had the other team win. That's so cool. I just love that this show keeps me on my toes, you know? It like actually makes me like, sometimes it'll give entire backstories of a character just to have that character drop out like it did with the guy beforehand, you know? Sometimes it'll let characters get insane power-ups just so that they can lose. Sometimes it'll have characters start to like monologue, like in the previous episodes, like monologue about how they're about to lose, but they were lying to the audience, you know? Like there's so many cool things going on in this series that it just feels like the writer knows the tropes of sports anime so well and is like playing with them. Sometimes he's going along with them, sometimes he's pulling away from them, and I really like it. I think it's a lot of fun. It just really keeps me on my toes. But yeah, anyway, they're facing the World 5 now. So, I mean, I thought they were setting it up to be like an arc. Like next season had like a World 5, facing the World 5 arc. But at the same time, like they kind of got like one goal into it in this episode pretty quickly. I think it might be possible the whole next episode is them facing the World 5, which I think I'd prefer, maybe, especially since it's got that weird English. I reckon I don't want that weird English for half a season. Just having it for a few episodes would be okay. But anyway, that is Bluelock episode 23. Thanks for joining me. Please make sure to support the video, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.